Canal aqui. Instantezinho. Desse lado. Eita, deixa eu ver aqui meus vídeos. Vamos ver se entrou ao vivo. Sim, está ao vivo. Tá, vamos lá. Espero que seja tudo certo. Vamos que vamos.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. DR is one Oswald Jacobs, says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going. Better go earn our pathetic wages. Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a store.
Deixa eu mudar de roupa. Tem como mudar de roupa, não tem?
Car racket.
Ah, depois eu vejo.
An abandoned vehicle. Second later tonight. Catch all the good ones. Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard.
Ô, pra você queria mudar minha roupinha, bicho. Como é que muda a roupinha?
They borrowed it without asking. You don't say.
É, aqui, deixa eu ver.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense
Ah,
protege. Let's
não.
go save the world.
Quero aqui. Vamos ver. Quero esse. Opa, bati, não deu nada. Quintal de Jacobs.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Cars down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle?
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Vamos ver, vamos analisar esse carro first. Bandeira da Argentina.
Must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value.
Esse cara é brabo, bicho. Vai roubar o carro do consulado. Brabo.
We'll have to
Sem
use the
placa.
registration to trace the owner.
Certo. Sei roda.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Certo. Vamos ver, tem uma coisa nova. Porta-malas.
Empty.
Nada. Certo, não tem nada no porta-malas. O que é isso?
Probably nothing.
Uma bola de beisebol.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Deixa eu ver. ver se eu consigo enxergar mais alguma coisa se olhando em volta. Propriedade Dewey Bros.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Vamos ver se tem mais alguma coisa que eu não ouvi. Tá, testaco. Que eu acho que tem a ver com a bolinha de beisebol. A bola de beisebol. Bolinha não. Vamos ver o que mais. Vou ligar pra central já pra ver quem é o Dewey Bros.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it.
Figueroa.
Thanks, man.
Certo. Já tem o lugar da onde sai essa chave. Vamos ver o que nós temos mais. Eu não tô deixando passar nada. Acho que não, acho que eu vi, cheguei a ver tudo aparentemente. Vou conversar com esse maluco aqui.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
Esse cara tem que ser daqueles velhos fofoqueiros que ficam
What exactly
observando tudo.
happened here, Mr.
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye
Não falei?
on what's going
Gosto de
on.
ficar de olho no que tá acontecendo.
You see
Fofoqueiro.
this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Pera aí que eu não reparei o que ele falou. É, eu vi, tem indo mexer nele, tá. Tá, você parece estar falando a
Can you
verdade.
tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
Suspeitos latinos.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that
Não!
car.
Cara de ver safado, bicho. Tá. Tá. Verdade ele não tá falando, meu. Olha a cara desse velho. Agora a questão é: dúvida ou mentira? Vai, dúvida.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a
Acertei.
look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Ah, eu posso acusar você sim. Quer dizer, você não roubou não, né?
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
Tá. Eu acho que é verdade.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job. Stand
Ah,
out a mile.
seu mundo inteiro.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Foi tudo que levaram. Acho que é dúvida isso aí, sei não. Calma aí, vamos ler de novo. Tem razão, o cara é velho, não precisava ser novo, pitando na curva, vermelho maçã. Bem cheguei. O que exatamente você e os levaram? Estavam mexendo na roda, foi tudo que levaram. Dúvida.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? You
Ah,
want my
acertei.
partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove
Olha o
compartment.
bicho roubando cena
I
de
was
crime,
gonna
velho.
show you. It's on the chair on my
É, ia mostrar assim, bicho, e assim.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, if you could come back and do something about those kids.
How about we bring you an umpire's mask?
Deixa eu ficar velho chato, deixa nem as crianças brincar, bicho. Vamos ver o que é isso. 1947, eu pensava que em 1947 o povo se vestia bem, né? Pelo menos nos Estados Unidos, né? Não sei como era no Brasil. Mas provavelmente no Brasil devia ser uma versão mais pobre, mas deixa de ser chique, né? A
Okay,
Detetive.
so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
R. Grove, Belo City, Stanley Mace, Walter Marshall, de boa índole. Bom, pra gente é um livro com observações do corpo da pessoa. Nossa, bicho. Tomei água gelada hoje, não caiu bem pra garganta. Certo. William Dewey.
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Não, acho que é isso, né? Acho que tem o caderneta. Vamos agora lá no... Ou não, a gente precisa ligar pra mulher de novo. Eu perdi alguma coisa, porque eu não lembro que era. O que ele precisa ligar.
Phelps, batch 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now. Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you.
Opa, policial também erra.
Are there any messages for me?
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number
Paul Robert 706.
706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thank you. Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
Eu vou lá na... Não sei, será que eu vou conversar com o cara que teve veículo roubado? Ué, quintal do Jacobs? Como assim, bicho? Eu deixei passar alguma coisa? Calma aí. Não entendi o que eu deixei passar, bicho.
We can visit the Packard dealership or head back to Central and interview this Valdez character.
Pera aí, deixei passar alguma coisa. Vamos... Pera. Intuição, vamos mostrar as pistas que tem aqui. Aí, tiver pista marcada no show que eu não vi, eu vou ficar bolado, hein. O que tem pista aqui, gente? Ah, beleza, documento eu não vi. Eu esqueci. É, veículo do consulado argentino.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Eu vou primeiro conversar com o dono do carro, porque aí eu posso ter mais informação sobre como foi o roubo, né? Não. Localizações. Vamos para a delegacia.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned
Aqui, ó, isso
vehicle
daqui
call
é
we've
muito
caught this
fácil
year.
de
One more
fazer.
and I'm gonna go crazy.
Ai!
Favorite cases. You kidding me?
Nossa.
Barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the
Nossa.
ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Tá. Vai. Tudo de acordo com a lei de trânsito. Tudo de acordo com a lei de trânsito. Mano, olha a frente desse carro, bicho. Sem condição. Tem que frear um ano de distância. Um ano de distância é luz, bicho. Vou conversar com esse cara aí.
Juan Francisco Valdez into question.
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
Aí. Falei, maluco, todo dia é isso.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
Ixi!
I'm Detective Phelps.
Cara mais
Detective Bukowski.
Have you
extravagante,
any
eu
idea
diria.
how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again. Mr. Valdez.
Consul General, I insist on my full title.
Então vamos falar
Where did you
assim.
purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, a Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Isso aí na verdade nem aqui nem na China. Vou duvidar.
Bought a Packard, Valdez? A snob like you doesn't drive an American car. I want answers or I'll smack you around the teeth.
William Dewey offered me a substantial bribe to make a purchase at his establishment. It is not
Pô, essa mão aí tá meio estranha, né, bicho? É luva?
civil service.
Don't tell that to the Argentine taxpayers.
Roubo de um
Consul
veículo.
General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, your worship.
Calma que ele falou que eu me perdi. Consultando com o seu carro, deve ter sido roubado da escolar. Claro, eu quero que faça ajuda simplesmente não fazemos por aqui, Vossa Excelência. Tá. Essa sobrancelhazinha. Você sabe quem é sim.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you gonna tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
Que isso,
There's
cara,
no
que
call for
agressivo.
violence.
Ah, isso é luva, mano. Não é possível que essa textura seja de mão, bicho.
Car dealers.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the archangel. I have no surname.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mechanic, a presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
Putz, aí você me pegou, bicho. Quais minhas provas? Suposto soboro, já tive forte, então Valdez. Caraca.
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
Are you a madman? This will cause an international incident.
Será?
Danny, Ben, Miguel,
Tristan, Teddy.
Full lips. Ring any bells?
I'm sure.
Mano, sério, essa mão não é possível que seja dele, né? Tem que ser luva, bicho. A textura tá muito feia.
Spill it.
A beautiful but impertinent boy. I mentioned rendezvous and the young man went quite insane. I thought he was going to kill me. I was prepared to pay.
We'll be in touch, Consul General.
Opa.
I want to make you know you finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
Maluco filho da mãe. Agora vamos lá na concessionária.
You are listening to
Mr. Valdez moves in some peculiar circles for an international bon vivant.
Ah, English, please. See, this is why nobody invites you out for drinks.
It's just very industrious of him to be so involved in matters of consular transportation.
All right, you're making it worse.
Ah,
I think
beleza.
what you're trying to say is that lover boy in there is as full of crap as a Christmas goose.
That as well.
Ah, eu vou ir lá, vai. Que não seja muito longe, será que é muito longe? Não! Beleza. O cara bateu o carro de graça, deixa eu estacionar aqui, ó. Não! Caraca, bicho, que... Deixa eu ver o mapa. Tá, tem que passar 1, 2, 3, 4 na quinta. Uma, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, eu passei sem querer, bicho. É onde? Aqui?
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Quick, up the stairs! Get after it!
Ô, perdi meu chapéu, bicho.
Put the weapon down, now!
Nossa, eu quase que erro, bicho. Cara, eu errei, né? Mas deu tempo de consertar.
Car 11K, I've been involved in a shooting at 333 South Main Street. Globe Loan and Jewelry. It's code 4 now, but the suspect is down.
Passa pra direita já dá. Não, 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 frio! Caraca, bicho, fica frio ruim, velho. Deus me livre de dirigir um carro nessa época. O pneu era feito de borracha, bicho. Cara, o pneu é feito de borracha, né? Mas isso aqui é borracha mesmo. Borracha alisada.
tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model 4-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
Hmm?
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
Tá pô, meu cordão, bicho. Nada contra.
We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Certo. Sagradão deve ser aquele seu.
Go sell some cars or whatever it is you do.
Isso, velho. Aqui embaixo de de e-mail, né? Chave de e-mail. Foi e tá faltando uma.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
Gabriel Delgado. Vamos ver what we have.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Tem aqui a placa normal, aparentemente. Que eu vejo todo o carro daqui. Mexendo nas peças do cara, bicho. Acho que é só isso aqui.
No good. We need diplomatic plates.
Eu não faço a mínima ideia como é que é uma placa diplomática aqui, bicho.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know about this?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
Eu sei que ele tem o subor, né? Mentira.
And I know a shyster when I see one. You and Valdez are in this together.
Me and Valdez? I hardly know him. Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
Ah, é, mas você tem um suborninho.
We've talked to Valdez. He was very obliging. He told us all about the arrangement the two of you had. Now quit wasting our time.
Okay. So I met Valdez in a bar. We cut a deal and he bought the car through the embassy. I cut in some change on the side. It happens all the time.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. Sure as hell isn't here.
Mentiroso. Essa olhadinha pro lado não me engana.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
Ele pensa que foi na verdade. Tá olhando seriamente? Caraca, bicho, tá. Canalha, me beija. Beijo sim, hein, gato. Não sei quem é. Tá, real, não sei o que é não, mas... Mas calma aí que precisa ser depois do jantar. Que, né? Tem que ter uma formalidade. Ô, bicho, agora... Mano, vou falar que é verdade porque ele não tá fazendo nenhum gesto muito... Posso fazer, tipo... Mentira. Tá, pera aí, deixa eu ler de novo. Uma chave considerada foi usada para te adotar. Nós tivemos nossa própria onde usa por causa do local. Esses ladrões lançados vão roubar qualquer coisa que seja nas costas. Ah, bicho, eu vou duvidar.
What are you hiding, Dewey?
Ih, acertei.
You don't want the LAPD getting too interested in this place.
So I hire a few illegals. It's cheaper than hiring returning GIs. They have less attitude. Downside is they're a little light-fingered.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman. Seems like you just don't know who you can trust these days.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're missing your calling.
Belo ator você.
Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
Calma aí, campeão. Deixa eu entrar no carro aí, bicho. Deixa eu dar a volta aqui. Epa.
Did you read the story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies? What's a dimension? You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X. Well, that's clear as mud. Third dimension would be Z. So, things would be popping out of the screen. That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. God's name would want that. I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talking in color. Look what we have now.
Units officers help Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd
Ô,
Street.
bicho, vocês nem...
Any unit to handle code 3 identify.
Vou atender esse chamado. Porque eu já faço as missões secundárias que tem no jogo, já era. Ih! Foi mal. Foi mal, polícia. Polícia, cambada. Epa, talvez tentar na rua errada, mas essa coisa eu tô certo agora. Vrum. Que passa aqui? Eita, teve load.
Finally. We're starting to think nobody would show.
What have we got?
The 3rd Street gang and the Diamond Street gang. Mexican kids with nothing better to do than howl at each other. But no bloodshed so far. Shit! Hope you brought plenty of ammunition, sir.
LAPD, drop your weapons.
Ah, poxa, eu te pego, velho. Já foi. Foi. Tem mais quem? Foi.
Car 11K calling KGPL. I need an ambulance at 1624 West 3rd Street. Code 4. Shots fired and suspects are down.
Roger on the ambulance, 11K. All units be advised, code 4 on the major 415 on West 3rd Street. Suspects are
Crimes de
down.
ruas completado. Falta só mais 32. Pouco. Foi mal. Espero que não dê copyright essas músicas que tocam no jogo, né? Ih, caraca. Não, passei no meio, que chama, bebê. Ah! Não deu certo. Eu vou ter que virar. Nossa. Oh, foi mal, bicho, foi mal, tô por sem querer.
Take it easy.
Take it easy. Residência de Delgado.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing?
I think his name is Phelps. I read about him in the paper.
Mas pelo que eu me lembro, o apartamento dele é o número 3. Aqui é esse. Uma mulher?
Yeah.
Delgado é uma mulher?
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
Gabriel?
Police. Policia. You understand?
Yes, I understand.
Nossa, que depois chato esse maluco aí.
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel?
He is in trouble.
Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
Vamos ver.
So how far along are you, Anna?
Banda... Ah, banda... Ele veio pra cá.
Right. So how's it
Bandeirinha
gonna
da
be
Argentina que
when
foi
you
roubada
come
do
back?
carro, uma bíblia.
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Deixa eu entrar
Unless you
aqui.
help us here, Anna, you're
Pô, foi mal, bicho.
Papa for a very long time.
Hey, keep it down, would you? My little girl just got to sleep.
Foi mal, bicho. Precisa coisa no apartamento errado. O que eu ia ver aqui mais aqui? Por enquanto, nada. Opa, o que tem aqui?
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy.
É um orgulho e um prazer. Caraca, eu tenho um soninho brabo. O que é isso? Oi.
Not sure this means much.
Chá de bebê? Não sei nem se eu tô aparecendo na câmera, espero que sim, bicho. Deixa eu colocar ela mais um pouquinho mais pro meio. Acho que assim tá bom. Vamos ver o que nós temos mais aqui. Um charuto.
Circumstantial.
E ó, uma imagem de Nossa Senhora. Certo. Aparentemente aqui não tem mais nada. Vamos olhar no outro quarto. No outro quarto não, na cozinha, né? Dois pratinhos.
Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Tem como sair aqui fora? Opa, maçanetinha dourada, quer dizer que a gente pode entrar ali. Opa, as rodinhas do carro, ó. É, bebê, seu homem é o cara. Então, vamos ver o que nós temos mais aqui. Caraca, que estranho. Do nada. Deixa eu ver o negócio aqui. Vamos ver o que nós temos aqui. Acho que eu achei a placa. Tá muito diferente da outra.
Diplomatic license plates.
E ela mesmo. Acho que é só isso. Deixa eu ver, tem alguma pista pra eu achar aqui. Vou aproveitar que eu tô... Não, acabou as pistas. As pizzas? As pistas. Então vamos lá interrogar a senhorita Ana Rodrigues. Opa, aqui.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
Bom, aparentemente é verdade. Deixa eu ver agora. Caraca, bicho, aí você me pegou.
His honor?
Acertei.
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricon that he is a man.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
Mentirosa.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Oh, Jesus Cristo, quer mentir pra mentiroso?
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Then tell us where he is! If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel. It's start line. Sounds like a street race.
Lá vamos nós combater um racha.
No wonder Delgado has such an eye for violence. We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get him off the streets.
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio? Want another accommodation?
Come on, Bukowski, move it. When I'm done.
Ai, ai.
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cards?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys don't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling the money. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Ah, bicho, eu vou ir lá ajudar, mano.
Oh, I knew I should have driven. Watch it!
Erros técnicos, erros técnicos. Pô, verdade, né, bicho? Nessa época eu não tinha cinto de segurança, não. Já tô indo, meu. Poxa, chamando. Calma aí, moço. Ô, você vem pelo meio da rua.
I see you motherfuckers. Come on up here and get us. What is all this?
Traffic stop from hell. Prowling and pulls these guys over. Finds that trunk full of hardware like they lose. Bullets start flying. And they snatch up the guns and one of the cops. Head to high ground and make their stand.
And the officer?
Up there. Still alive, we think. Who knows for how long. We'll keep him busy if we can find a way up to him.
Capaz de morrer lá. Quer ver? Qual será a modificação?
You deal with him. I'll cover the street from here. Go on, get up there.
Put the weapon down now.
Calma.
$11K. I've been involved in a shooting. It's code 4 here, but suspects are down. And I need an ambulance at Chateau and Valencia. Also notify detective headquarters. I'll need the coroner. My partner and I are okay.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. Detective headquarters will be notified.
You drive.
11K
I'm gonna go over the
reports
case
code
now.
4 on the shooting, Chateau and Valencia. Code 4.
Putz, verdade, né? Agora eu lembrei que ele tinha que empurrar.
Requesting assistance at First and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal sweep.
Stay on Delgado. Get in the way. Gonna lose him.
Delgado with our boys to get the others.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Ah, beleza. Caraca.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. Step on it, Phelps. Take him out. God damn it, Cole. Hold it steady.
Ah, tá, mano. Falei, pô, o maluco bate o carro e ainda quer correr?
Fuck you, puto! You just speak to the maricon! Valdez, I showed him! Now who's the man? I should have burned his fucking car!
Tá preso, bebê.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickback, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Eu dei uns danos em veículos, mas safe.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
My sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
Good job, Kelso.
going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No,
Acabei
Sergeant.
nada, bestinho. Ainda tô. Se deixar ainda no começo. Ainda nem. Eu tô no segundo departamento. São 4 que ele pega. Que ele entra, né? Ainda tô no começo do segundo. Um casamento perfeito. Matou.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who put a make on the car.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know.
É, vamos achar o mesmo caso.
Now, stripped off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
That's the guy. I don't want to be rude, but here he's an honest fellow. There's not going on for you. Looks like the DA is going to press charges. And Rodriguez might do time. I'll speak to the DA. She's suffering enough. I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes to fish. I'll convince him to let it go. How do you do that? I'll give him something better.
Nossa. O bichinho voou.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Because a white male named Lester Patterson walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here, dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar, named Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so? We'll take a formal statement later. Right now we're going to take a look around.
Certo.
Phelps? You should take a look at the body. Poor guy didn't
Ô, pera aí, mano. Deixa eu ver se eu liguei a luz lá de fora, velho. Vamos ver. Certo. Vamos ver o corpo.
Landed on his face and ended up here. Karma struck him from behind.
Uou. Aparentemente nenhuma lesão. Quer dizer, nenhuma lesão no rosto, né? Porque o resto do corpo tá mais lascado que tudo. Ai, ai. Califórnia Fire. Pretendo de fazer que você fez a aplicação 14F. É uma prévia garantida para aumentar o promessado pode ser 5 divididos em 3,70 dólares por 5,90. Ficou efetivo. Agora ganhar 16 mil seguros de vida, aparentemente.
Has life insurance.
Lester Patson.
We can notify next of kin.
Tinha dinheiro ali, mas deixa eu ver se é importante ver o dinheiro. Acho que não. Bom, acho que por aqui é tudo.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent foot ornament. Those things are killers.
Certo. Se esse daqui é a prova D, aquilo ali é C. Certo.
Body traveled a good 20 feet. This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
Certo. Marca de pneu.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Certo. Vamos nesse. Opa. Eita. Tô ficando louco. Ah, que isso? Olha só, uma faca com sangue. Pouco estranho, eu diria.
A knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit and run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Só que tem mais alguma coisa aqui? Isso aqui é a garrafa. Agora eu não sei, eu converso com a senhorita aqui ou eu converso com o cara? Vou conversar com a senhorita.
All yours, Detective. Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Vou falar a verdade.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Ela tá falando com certeza.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman. That's all.
Ela tá com dúvida.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things are pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Terry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
Certainly got away with the Danes, Phelps. Give it a rest, Spikowski. Let's see what the patrons have to say. I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
Certa acesso promete fundamento mental. Vamos ver isso.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. We can reveal the root of the problem. Then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy?
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
So the wife was there when it happened and then left the scene.
You're right. That's pretty unusual behavior.
She could be in shock. We saw some people doing strange things in the war.
Maybe. Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. According to the patrons, her old man was a piece of work. You don't think, Phelps, the guy was run over. So it worked out well for this broad. So what? Maybe she deserved to catch a break. Who knows?
Minus 211 in progress. 933 South Broadway. Any sender unit able to handle identified?
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here, and
I beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walks straight into the path of an oncoming car.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Admit it, you were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
Sabo has no money. This place can't be worth much. Where is the money coming from?
My father left me this house and some money. Lester took out a second mortgage. I held on to the money and kept my mouth shut. And that's all I'm going to say on the subject.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages, please.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Pattison autopsy.
Thanks for your help.
Lester could be a heel, but that's a lousy way for anyone to go out.
Capitol Records presents Marcia Tillman with her lovely tune, That's My Desire.
You know, this isn't a tank, Phelps. That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
No wonder he killed someone driving like this. Don't let that asshole get away.
All right, I give up. That's it. Cuff him and we're done.
Show me your hands. It's a cop from the newspaper. How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
Will your answer
Any Central Unit 415 possible mental case.
I survived the war for this?
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in. Hey, what are you doing?
Goddamn maniac!
Spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of
jury.
you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up!
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do
You
with it.
think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's
Lorna?
a crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake!
It's too late, Sabo. Sabo, stop or I will shoot. Last chance to surrender, Sabo.
You stay back. I'll ice this one. I don't care.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Help me!
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
So, I give you a hit and run, you bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work. Brinkowski. B-Cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there and see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain.
Mister, a man like you always loses a battle of wit.
I swear the more bank cards we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
It pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic type like you, Cole? I don't believe it.
Onde é a saída aqui, bicho? Aqui? Não, aqui tá fechado. Aqui.
My bum took the swipe and down my sack.
Bate aí, bicho. Aqui mesmo.
They're calling her the Dahlia now. Wonder what Veronica Lake thinks of that. You hear whether they're making any progress? Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up.
Caso da Dália Negra, esse caso é legal.
I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Muito legal mesmo.
Fourth
É um caso real. O caso da Dália Negra. Ui. Só não sei se é esse, aparentemente não, ele só cita no jogo o caso dela. Mas é bem pesado. O cara passou a faca no corpo inteiro dela, bicho. O que a gente tem aqui mesmo, que eu não lembro?
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get it. Remember, we need it healthy enough to answer questions.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Fraser from 6 West 2nd Street.
Oxi, o carro tá indo pra direita sozinho.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Espera que eu tive uma ideia. Caraca, você... Eita! Como é que eu acerto nas rodas? Pera aí.
Get bracelets on him, Phelps. I'll call it in.
Out of the car now!
Put your hands in the air! Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with two tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Cliff Harrison. Olha que ele pagou $2.400, bicho. 2.450.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive.
Então, parece que o cara comprou um carro roubado. Então vamos, né?
You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
If this is a forgery, it's top notch. This will need to be traced.
Tenda de 4 portas, caraca. Nossa, pera aí, mano, que deu uma vontade de espreguiçar aqui. Ai, caramba. Certo.
You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
É verdade. Não.
Expect us to.
Ah, droga.
Is that so much to ask?
Que
Who
droga.
did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
Droga, já é uma
We're
pergunta,
going to
bicho.
get to the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut. Bag his possessions as evidence, and have him arraigned for grand theft auto.
Right, Detective.
Do you know who my father is?
We need to get to Coombs Auto and check out Harrison's story. So what? I think he's telling the truth. Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
Paperwork all looked above board, and he seemed like a
Por que vocês param de acelerar do nada?
I get it.
Que raiva.
You see some kid who's basically you 5 years ago and assume he's got to be innocent.
I'm more than happy to be proved wrong.
Hey, if he'd been black or Hispanic, you'd be singing a different tune. You spout all this communist crap about treating everybody the same, but it only works one way.
I'm not sure that's communism.
Oh, God, please. Not another history lesson from the man who single-handedly won the war.
Are you finished?
Yes, I feel much better. We'll shake down the car dealer and take it from there. Unless his daddy plays golf with yours, of course. In which case, we'll give him a firm gentleman's handshake and be on our way.
See? I knew you were.
Your favorite orchestra sang the most popular songs in the land. KTI Radio. Hunger and starvation are the enemies of civilization and democracy. It's up to every American, man, woman, and child to save a little food every day. And that way, the people of Western Europe can be helped in their...
Use it cars.
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way.
Que?
That's a joke too, son.
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
Caraca, bicho, o cara é retardado.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there too.
É, residência de Archer. Não tava o nome dele lá? Acho que tá outro nome, ele não tava aí.
G. Archer. 146 North Fremont Avenue.
Opa, calma aí que tem mais coisa pra ver. Deixa eu ver. aqui. Transferência para vendedor. Putz, eu não fiz isso no documento do cara lá que a gente prendeu.
Harrison's purchase receipt was legit at least. We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Parece ser verdade.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price is certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
Eita, que tá batendo soninho de novo. Tá, pra gente tava a verdade.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
Calma. Parece ser verdade.
It says Marquee Printing. You've never heard of them?
Marquee. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Jones?
Close of play on Friday.
Tá com dúvida.
Why didn't you pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for
Bem,
money,
depois
always pay
dessa eu
by
vou
check, son. Gives you a couple days to
parar a
pay.
live, bicho, que eu não tô aguentando mais.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
Claro que foi. Mentira.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. But go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. Still too low. Fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day, Mr. Coombs.
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of Grand Theft Auto.
I'll relay the information.
Are there any messages for me?
A James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thanks.
Terminar esse caso e... Não consigo roubar algum desses... Roubar não, né? Prestar algum desses caras. Não consigo, né?
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Bullseye brand cigarettes.
Como? O carro não é esse não, filho. O carro é... Pera. Meu carro é aquele.
From Washington.
Localizações.
I like your thinking, Phelps. Call it evidence.
Cara, eu
The guy's
vou...
an asshole. You can pick it up at the pound.
Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car sales. Doesn't matter what day it is. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack? Now look what you've done!
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line. Just to get the hell out of here.
KTI is a member of the American Century Broadcasting Network.
Empty. Should have known that Archer broad would have given us a false address.
Caraca.
You should go to the station, see what this Velasco guy has to say.
Vamos a... gráficas.
Any unit able to handle citizen reports at 211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
I've got a new head, baby. She's drunk all the time. When she can't get liquor,
Cara, essa outra coisa desligou. Esse rádio.
she drinks whiskey like water. Drinks gin like lemonade. She drinks whiskey like water.
Bom, 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 bom.
She makes me go to work early.
Mark Printing. Certo.
Sorry, pal. I'm busy.
Beleza.
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. Have done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind.
Well, I trust you've got all that you need.
Aqui eu tenho pra ver alguma coisa? Acho que não, né? Aparentemente. Dá. É, aparentemente não. Tá, vamos para a delegacia. Ué. Tem alguma coisa que eu não vi, bicho? Bota aí. Eu não vi. Tem coisa pra eu ver, talvez? Eu não...
Well, I trust you've got all that you need.
Ah.
Whether this is going to help us.
Tá. Isso aqui, velho. Não posso. Não posso mexer aqui.
Okay, okay, he's had enough.
Eu não vejo o que eu tenho que fazer aqui não. Endereço fácil, nota de venda, chefe. Aparentemente, agora é só. Tem que fazer. Ó.
You know the way. You can drive.
Detectives, Velasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit papers.
Thanks.
Those bike boys get any on the side?
Crummy bastard.
Como é que é?
James Velasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
You're a real asshole. You know that?
Marca Chevrolet, sedã 2 portas, 4 cilindros.
The paper is real enough, Velasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery. Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
You're a two-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Velasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. The paperwork they provide is normally a breeze.
Does the name Gene Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
Ah, sério?
I'm giving you the straight dope. I don't know no Gene Archer.
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
Give me something, Velasco, or I'll take you back to the cells and tell the whole station you're a child molester. How long do you think you'll last?
Okay, okay. I hear you. The cars get sold in Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
Where do you pick up the cars, Velasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
Vou usar intuição. Perguntar à comunidade. Duvidar.
An address, Velasco. You want my help with the DA? Cough it up, now.
A place on Industrial Street. I don't know the number. You're gonna help me out, right?
Keep talking, kid. See what we can do. All right, James. We're gonna check if this information is worth anything.
And if it is, I need your help here, pal.
If it is, then we'll know you're a man of your word. So will the DA.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightfall. Gordon Lightfall. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
Por que eu não falei com esse cara?
Your GTA suspect, Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office,
Lead on the pink
253
slips
South
might
Hill.
not have legs.
Less than a minute away down the
Give it a
street if
chance.
you run. Go!
Back to Marquee.
You won't hang around.
Ai, caramba.
Come on! We don't want to lose her!
It'll only take a little while to come out of water. Quite a lot of money for the conversation.
What is taking so...
LAPD. We'll take it from here.
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay? You look sweet. How about giving a girl a break? That could be very nice.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Miss Archer. Stefan, call for black and white.
Just my luck to get the only hair sure cop in the LAPD.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
Sabia.
Just tell me why you sold the car.
You're sweet. You really are. Just get the fuck out of my way.
Ah, velho, que droga.
Who is James Velasco?
He's your boyfriend.
Ah, eu vou errar todos
He's the
agora.
guy you boost cars with. He gave you up. He thinks you're so dumb you'd steal a free sample.
Calma aí, deixa eu ver aqui. Eu não aceito, eu não aceito.
LAPD. We'll take it from here.
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay? You look sweet. How about giving a girl a break? That could be very nice.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Miss Archer. Stefan, call for black and white.
Just my luck to get the only hair sure cop in the LAPD.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
Gene, you've blown open the whole operation because you were dumb enough to try to sell one of the cars. What do you think they're going to do to you? Give me something.
I was just doing what they do. They paid me $50 to drive the car. I made $2 grand selling it.
You made zero. And if they catch you, you're dead. Is that all your life's worth?
Look, a girl needs things. I don't see you looking out for me.
How long have you and Velasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Velasco?
Deixa eu ter que usar a intuição de novo, porque olha. É mentira, mas como é que eu vou?
You're lying. James Belasco. I don't remember mentioning his first name, Miss Archer.
Oh, well, I think you did, didn't you? Well, I'm sure of it. Anyway, I don't know him.
Veículo de documentos do Archer. De Archer. Bicho, eu vou chutar porque eu realmente não sei qual vai ser essa. Eu poderia usar os documentos. Ah, tá certo.
You and James Belasco share the same address on your pink slips. We have him in a cell.
Okay, so I know the creep. The pink slips are real. The home addresses are always vacant lots. Bigelow is always boasting that the paperwork is legit and that if we stick to our stories...
And don't try and sell the car?
Yeah, that too.
Tell me where you picked up the car, Miss Archer.
Look, I can't remember. Let me go, will you? Please. What have I got to do?
Trying my patience here, Gene. I'll have the reporters down here and have your picture in all the papers. You'll have nowhere to run.
All right already. I get the message. I pick up the cars from a guy named Bigelow. 58 Industrial Street. Big warehouse full of goons. Now you've got what you want. Can I go? Please?
No, you sure can. We've got a car waiting outside for you. Some career advice, Gene. Get out of crime. Marry someone boring who has money and will find you captivating.
Is this guy for real?
He takes a little getting used to, but yeah, he generally means what he says.
Vou terminar esse caso e eu vou encerrar a live. Estou me sentindo lixo por ter reiniciado o negócio. Estou. Oh, mas cadê nosso carro? Nosso carro era esse, bicho? Não lembro. Aqui, ó. Cara, eu vou ir na gráfica porque talvez eu tenha alguma coisa.
Used to getting her own way.
Little did she know her feminine charms were useless against the impenetrable Cole Phelps.
She's not my type.
And what is your type, Phelps?
I'm married.
I know that. But you're not blind or dead inside, are you? Wait, scrap that second half.
I don't know. Blondes, I guess.
Hallelujah! The man is human after all. Now we're getting something. Yep, I'm with you on the blonde. Brunettes fine too. And there's nothing wrong with a good redhead. But I draw the line at gray. You know, I might have to lift that car very soon in the interest of maintaining the freedom.
Take it easy, Phelps. I'd rather get there in one piece.
Man with high standards.
The standards are only as high as the mass bus streets.
Any unit will handle Sinister 31211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street, Unit Dam, code 3 identified.
thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45, don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there. Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me. Throw out the guns.
Nossa, o bicho lá no...
As soon as he pokes his head out, step on it. Covering fire! Let's clear the top floor. I don't want to get drilled in the back on the way out. Stay down. They got some cover here, for the love of God! Try the door at the end. I heard something. All right, don't shoot! Keep your hands up. Watch him, Brincando. He doesn't move until I toss this place.
Parece que temos...
Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
Betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightball has been on a losing streak.
You'll get nothing from me.
There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas. We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck. I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easy on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's a ballad of bulge. I can't give you anything.
We know about marquee printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem.
There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't make for that much extra paperwork. You'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy, I get the message. Lightfall. The guy who runs Marquee. He's the big shot. He likes to spend big at the track. He owes me.
Lightball. The guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
It's one of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
Mentira. Leite volta o... Pera aí.
That's the best lie you can come up with, Bigelow?
Hey, would I lie to you, detective? I'm not exactly in a good position here now, am I?
Leite volta o... Cara, onde tá isso?
Gordon Lightball owns Marquee Printing, a government print shop. He's losing big at the track.
He has these big government contracts. He's in hock over 20 grand. The feds find out. Contracts will be all over. Lightball plays ball.
All right, Bigelow. The heat is off you. Play your cards right and you'll be able to count your time in Quentin on one hand.
Mais um preso. Agora vamos para a gráfica. Tudo bem.
You're behind the wheel. Where are we going?
What a mess.
Gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, they shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah, especially when he's surrounded by evidence. But guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong, that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy. Bigelow, Lightball, all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency or greed. It's always one of the two that brings them down.
Te falei. Chegamos. Vamos prender o campeão.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Ah, é? Vamos ver aqui.
Save it, Lightball. We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney.
Pô, tem dívida de aposta. Tem esse ou esse? Agora qual dos dois? Cara, vou usar esse.
You're in the hole with the organization. We know about the debts, Lightball.
I agree, I have a small problem. I'm prepared to help you in any way I can, Detective. I'll name names. I need you to keep this out of the paper.
You need to shut up now, Lightball. Gordon Lightball, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
Mais pra jaula.
The LAPD Central Traffic Division has today smashed a nationwide auto theft ring, writes crime correspondent, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here it is. Traffic squad detectives confronted a large group of armed thugs. After an exchange of gunfire, more than a dozen dead criminals were removed from the scene. The LAPD sustained no casualties. Damn fine work, Phelps. Now get out there and nail some more bad guys, will you?
Pô, mas pensei que eu ia ser promovido. Caraca. Errei 2 perguntas ainda, bicho. Ai, ai.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco.
We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
O ídolo caído. Nossa. Bom, isso vai ficar pra...
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
The Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath the Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Goddamn captains make me resubmit the paperwork.
Eu vou sair da rua pra salvar.
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard.
You were definitely a tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. Hey, break it to your Cole, you'll never fit in this.
This guy's kind of screwed. Going to church doesn't make you a Christian any more than
O
saying...
bagulho é literalmente ali. Mano, eu vou parar o vídeo por aqui. A live, né? Ó, um dia se alguém assistir, eu espero que vocês tenham gostado, viu? Deixa eu ver se tem alguma roupa melhorzinha. Não. Então é isso. Muito obrigado por quem ficou aqui. Quem vai assistir isso no futuro, se alguém for assistir, né? Ai, meu fone. Mas é isso, galerinha. Valeu, falou e até mais.